The only team I hate to see the Las Vegas Raiders lose to more than the Denver Broncos are the Kansas City Chiefs. It's tank season though, and the Raiders need to draft Shedeur Sanders to get the team going in the right direction. Are you thanking God every time the Raiders lose like Sanders is? I thank God every day no matter what, but it would be nice to see the Raiders get him in the 2025 NFL Draft. With all the injuries the Raiders have on defense and the Broncos bringing quarterback Bo Nix in hot, how are the Raiders going to win anyway? They have Gardner Minshew at quarterback too. He throws interceptions at the wrong time to turn games in favor of the opposition. He did it again today when the Raiders had a 13-9 lead and it turned into a 29-19 loss. Here are my observations on it. Observation number 1 is the Raider defense is hanging in there with all their injuries and the offense not doing much to keep them off the field. It wasn't enough for budding star edge rusher Malcolm Kuntz to go out for the season before it started. It wasn't enough that star interior defensive lineman Christian Wilkins went out for the season in Week 5. Corner Jacorian Bennett, who's in the middle of his breakout season, missed today's game with a shoulder injury. Hopefully he doesn't have to miss another game this season because he's playing very well this year after learning on the job as a rookie last year. In the game today, Decamarion Richardson played in his place and he got picked on. It was pure baptism by fire. He wasn't too bad. He always seemed to be near his man, but he couldn't stop the ball from getting caught, so he gave up a lot of catches. In the first half, when the offense was doing a little something, the defense didn't let Broncos quarterback Bo Nix do too much damage. The Broncos only scored 9 points, but in the second half, the offense didn't do as much, and Nix got going a little bit. The result was obviously the Broncos came back, took the lead, and won the game. The Raider offense was facing a tough Bronco defense and looked good early on. You could see the play calling was much better again. The Turners in the place of former offensive coordinator Luke Getsy took his playbook and got what they could out of it. The Raiders actually ran the ball okay with guys like Sincere McCormick leading the way, but they couldn't run the ball once the Broncos came back and took the lead. When was the last time the Raiders gained 4.3 yards per carry in the game though? As far as the passing game goes, the Broncos did all they could to take tight end Brock Bowers away. They put corner Patrick Surtain Jr. on him and doubled him. That left Jacoby Myers one-on-one with the Broncos' number 2 corner, and he took advantage of it to the tune of 10 catches for 121 yards. It would have been nice to see the Raiders go deep to Trey Tucker, but I guess the Turners were playing within Minshew's limitations. Minshew didn't look too bad in the first half, playing small ball, but he eventually threw the interception that turned the game around as usual. He did the same thing in the first game against the Broncos. Yeah, this quarterback situation, it needs to be addressed. It looks like we're going to get an extended look at Desmond Ridder now. Minshew broke his collarbone late in the game, and he'll be out for the rest of the season. I'm not happy about this, and neither should you be. We shouldn't be like those other idiot fan bases that cheer when a player they don't like on their team gets injured. I know what it's like to work so hard for the season just to get hurt and not be able to play until the next year. Are you expecting Ridder to come in and the Raiders to all of a sudden start winning games anyway? That's what I thought. Like I said in previous videos, I don't even think that's the plan. I'll tell you what though, I expect the Raiders to be more fun to watch while losing. You could see from the little time that he was in there today that Ridder is much better than Minshew under pressure. He has real mobility and elusiveness in the pocket. The only reason why Minshew escapes the pocket is he leaves early. Ridder is also better under pressure because he keeps his eyes down the field while moving, while Minshew looks down at the rush. That's how you miss opportunities down the field with receivers breaking open late. The Raiders are now 2-9 and would hold the number 3 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. If Deion Sanders gets involved like he says he will, that might be good enough to get Shedeur. The Jacksonville Jaguars have the number 1 pick right now. They already have a quarterback. They can use a corner and a receiver, and getting both of those things while taking the best player available would be good for them. After that, we have the New York Giants, and they need a quarterback. With all the drama they have over there in New York, I don't think they're looking for problems. I think they just want to pick their guy and have him come in and play football. Cam Ward's a really good quarterback prospect too. As a matter of fact, I'd gladly take Ward if Sanders isn't there. Thank you for watching. See you next time.